Right. Well, this is an auction. It doesn't, we're going to take a break a little bit from red power and we're going to go to off red power. But this is good red power, off red power. It's not my second favorite brand of tractor. It's my third favorite. Would I farm with these machines? Absolutely. And I'll explain why once we're there. All right, first things first, an 1105 Massey 1105, and man, does this look clean. Looks like new starter and stuff. I believe the listing said 4,300 hours. Gonna have the Perkins, the highly desirable fuel sipping Perkins, and that's gonna be the 354 A6. That's the same thing exactly as what I have in my combine, but man, does this look clean. I mean, not rode hard, not put away wet, none of that nonsense. No dents in the front. Big old platforms on them like the Fords, which Ford is my second favorite, in case you haven't noticed, tractor-wise. Yeah, come around the back. It's got the right skins on it. Looks like 18.4 38s. And until further notice, I'll stick to that story. Yeah, big old Cat 3 on there. 2 remotes. Got the top link. I don't know if that's original or not. I wouldn't doubt it is. Huh. And these tractors, I believe, were made, early 70s to late 70s. Your plow skin, probably 25% tread on there. Yeah, 1105. Massey 1105 driver. I don't see you around too much anymore, but I'm sure that's because you got a life. Left side only. Entrance. Wannabe chrome stack. All right, this is a John Deere 2905, and I think this is about 85 horsepower. I knew a guy that had one. Oddly, he didn't have a cab on his though, and he pulled it, and it didn't do very good because the transmissions in these suck, according to him, not me. But yeah, diesel around the back. Looks like Cat 2. 2 remotes. Got the rust prevention program going on. 540 PTO. And you're gonna need skins. 18/4 R38. Yeah, and those are probably 15%, 20% tread if I'm being nice. So there you go. I didn't check the hours on this. There we go. We got a Massey 1100, and this is also going to have the Perkins in it. A few more hours on this, I believe 6,300-ish. You know, skins probably, yeah, same story. Really. Got a bonnet on it. Cat 2. 2 remotes, 540. Again, looks like the original top link that it came with. Oh, yep, another remote hanging. I think these were better built, honestly, than the, when they were new. I just do. I think this is a better tractor than the 05, but I'm splitting hairs. I would farm with either one. There you go. Massey 1100. Now, I usually don't show skins, but set of clamp-ons here, 18/4 38s. Got a nice white auto reset 4-bottom semi-mount. Look to be 416s. Yeah, real nice. 508. All the parts and pieces there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Got a Dunham Lair, I don't know, 14, 15 foot Calder mulcher. And looks like the S-tines are all there. It's got the shovels on some of them, but can't figure that out. Let's see. That's weird. This one has a hole in it for the, and this one don't. I don't know if that's just a generic S-tine they threw on there that wasn't made for it or what the deal is, but either way, you know, I can do the obligatory foot spin, check for tightness, and you know, needs tightened. I mean, yeah, I can easily spin that with my hand, just as you saw. Beep beep. Set a Massey Ferguson. Looks like I'm calling these 12 footers. There's 10 on a row, and my 14 footers have 11 on a row. Of course, the spacing in between matters, whether it's 7 or 7.5. But anyways, Massey Ferguson. Don't know the model. Don't have my glasses. There's the. Let's see if we can get close enough to see what it is. I don't know. Comes with a cylinder and hoses. That's something different. Yeah, I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. It's definitely seen better days. I mean, got the caribou lichens on there. Cleaners, most of the cleaners. This one's up in the air. It's cleaning the air. That's part of their green package. This current administration, that's part of their green package. It goes through the air. The lichens kind of collect the good air, and you get to breathe the bad air. There you go. That's their goal. Well, here's a Moco, and we've seen a lot of Mocos sell over the years. I can get all up and close and personal. I will tell you, you know, and I had a conversation with somebody at the last auction. I won't say who, but it was just spot on. And you know, a lot of times what'll happen, because the whole property's for sale, the house, the shed, I think that's 32 by 32 shed. Everything here is for sale. Maybe even the barn. I don't know. This is Kiko Auction, and we'll talk about that later. But anyways, a lot of times, you know, you'll have all this farm stuff, and it's in pretty good working order, you know, and maintained and this and that, and then the old man gets sick, and 2 years goes by, and then 3 years goes by, 5 years goes by, and he passes away. Then all of a sudden it's time to have an auction. Well, and this is what you deal with. You deal with that, you deal with that, you deal with that. You know, that sat in the weeds, you know, and grown caribou food on it. You know, and the one thing he said, and I completely agreed, he says, you know, I told my wife, he says, you come out and you find me dead in the shop, he says, don't call the coroner, the undertaker first. He says, the first person you call is the auctioneer. You sell stuff while it's still worth money, you know. But anyways, this is a 920 Moco. Yep, and we'll flip right around and go to the John Deere 450. Now, I don't know. I mean, that mud don't look 5 years old on there. The mud, the blood, and the beer. Oh yeah, somebody's definitely used this easily within, I'd say, 6 months for sure. Yeah, I got the baler twine on there. Just in case you get hay in there, you can knot it up. Yeah, it's a 336 baler. Hard telling when the last time he used it. Maybe Kiko will say before they sell it. I don't know. One thing's for sure is that's had a lot more than just the last 3 days rain on it. Yep, there you go. 336 baler. With as much rain as we've had, you need bailed out. Heavy duty John Deere back blade, and I'm going to tell you all day long, 8 feet. Heavy. Yeah, I can't justify calling that 7, so we're going to roll with 8. Yeah, got a Tedder. The old Teddy Roosevelter. Another one sitting there. Another one bites of dust. Elevator, you know, again, something else that should have been sold 5, 6, 10 years ago. Well, maybe he'll get better, you know, maybe, you know, just never happens. There you go. I'm calling it a hay elevator. Well, the New Holland 782 chopper, it's here. It's here. It's got the metal alert 2 on it. And, you know, does it work? To the naked eye, it looks like it would work, yes. chains are in place, nothing's hanging, nothing's dangling. Certainly things need sharp or polished up. This pulley here, you know, I mean, you can tell it just is what it is. But that's a 782 chopper slopper. You know, I mean, backing up, backed into something, probably finished up chores at night and backed into something, and oh shit, I forgot I parked the car there. Got a little patch there. And Ghost, this one's for you. Yeah. There you go. Easy Flow running gear wagon, 1074. These look like nice wagons. I'm going to tell you, beside the 1105 Massey Ferguson, that's nice. And this looks nice. Bob 1 and Bob 2. So I'm thinking that he probably took these down to Erie Crawford Co-op and dropped them off. But yeah, I've never been a fan of a chain being a loose chain being the gripper versus bolts into the running gear. That's just me, you know. Model 230. Yep. Silage wagon there. Got a couple Peckways kick baler wagons. And these have been hot tamales the last 2 years. I've seen them go 1,500 to 3,500. And I look for that trend to go up to 4,000 to 5,000. These look decent, man. These look decent. So you can add these to the list of decent, along with the grain carts. Easy Trails. Yeah. You know, and I'm not going to crawl underneath and get all up and personal, but the decks look good on them. Both decks. They look about the same to me, but yeah. Kicker wagon. You got 2 of them here. Wattsburg, Pennsylvania. Well, here's your bonus footage. I was driving alongside the road here, and I guess there is going to be some real red power in this video. And this is an International 240, serial number 9350. And that's not a trip bucket. That's a dumper Ruski, and that's a good size bucket for a tractor like a 240. So there you go. Yeah, I like to use the term pop can paint job, but I think it's better than pop can. I think this was actually sprayed on with a good sprayer, and it feels smooth, but I can't say he put more than 1 coat on it. It certainly missed the bottom there. I guess that's not a big deal. But the good thing is, the bonus thing is that even the parts that needed replaced, he painted. So, you know, that's awesome. Teeny weeny little carburetors on these things. But yeah, there you go. We'll walk and gawk. He didn't spare any paint for the hoses. That's good. One thing I will say in all seriousness, the skins are good on these, on this. And they're 12/4/28. It's probably proper. It's got a 3-point hitch in the back. Maybe do a little bit of counterweight stuff here. Yep. Yeah. Skins are good. Yep, there's your up, down, all around. There's your controls. And he's asking $3,000 for it. And I'm not saying that's out of the question. I don't know the functionality of it at all, but be cool to play with for about an hour or 2 and then hand the key back to him. But I did notice that he didn't put the key in there wisely, because we're right on Route 8. And if somebody does want the phone number to this, and you're serious about it, you're not just going to call him up, waste his time asking him how much or something stupid, because I'm already telling you he wants $3,000 for it. Then I'll get you the phone number. Yeah, something you don't see every day. 240 International. All right, well, that's the auction preview. Small auction, but painless, and that's 5 p.m. tomorrow on site in Wattsburg. Kiko, go to their website if you want to know. I may go, I may not go. Depends on how this video does. If you demonstrate a lot of interest, well, I'll show a lot of motivation. That's how it works. Just like tennis, you hit me the ball, I'll hit you it back. But if everything works out right, Friday should be a banger, and I'll leave it at that.